Business cards. If you currently have business cards, be honest, how many of those cards given out all willy-nilly actually result in bookings? You've probably given out thousands of cards and you've probably gotten not many bookings directly from those. There's a reason for that. When most people get a business card, they don't even really want a business card. They're just trying to think of anything to say to this entertainer because of this great show that they just saw. They want to interact with you somehow. So asking if you have a card is one way to do that. It's pretty common for most people. It's kind of an icebreaker. And when most people get a business card, it gets jammed into their wallet behind dozens of other business cards, you know, right in front of that condom that they've been keeping in there since the 10th grade, or it gets dropped into the never-ending bottomless pit of a purse. Honestly, a business card can be a complete waste of time and money if you do it wrong. And most people who have business cards are totally doing it wrong. First off, you do not want to just have a business card that has your name, rank, and serial number on it. Instead, you want a specific call to action, like we've talked about before. Sure, have your other contact info and such, but prominently displayed, you want a specific call to action and some benefit for doing that. If I were just making myself some kind of generic business card, for example, I would probably use visit maniacofmagic.com to learn some free tricks and pranks that you can do to screw with your friends. You can get creative with this. Also, you don't want your business card to get lost in a sea of other business cards or random items in a wallet or a purse. And business cards are small. They're designed to slip into a wallet, and that's the inherent problem with them. So I suggest using something larger than a typical business card. Business cards are generally, in America, 2 inches by 3.5 inches. So why not use something like 3 inches by 5 inches, or even 4 by 6 inches. So if you combine the weird larger size so it doesn't get lost with a specific benefit-oriented call to action, you're going to reduce your chances of it being merely thrown away, which is just you throwing money away, essentially. Another tip, if you're going to have cards, I suggest having different cards with different calls to action depending on who you're giving it to. For example, for fans and audience members and the general public, my card might have that go to the website to learn tricks offer that I keep mentioning. But for someone who I was chatting with who was seriously interested in booking me for a company party, I might have a different card, like go to such and such website to receive my free ebook, 13 mistakes event planners make when planning the company party and how to avoid them. Or for a bar owner who wants to try entertainment, my card might offer a free video, 17 mistakes 82% of bar and club managers make when promoting live entertainment. That kind of thing. You get the idea. Something specific, something benefit-oriented, something that they'll get some value out of. You could also have another card specifically for audience members at shows. If you only want to invest the time and money in designing one card, this is the one I would do. What you do is you take this card and you arrive early and you scatter them on the tables where everybody's going to be seated. And on this card you have something to the effect of, thank you for coming out to the show tonight, and then you offer your magnet item, like offering to send them video from tonight's show, and you direct them to your merch table right there on the card that's going to be in front of them. You know, to receive tonight's show video in your email for free, visit the table in the back of the room. And on those audience cards, you should also include a call to action to your website or your Facebook. You know, like me on Facebook and tag me in any crazy photos or videos from tonight. It's more interaction with your fan base. And if we end up working together doing designing for you, for your projects, I'll give you my secret source that can hook you up with a shitload of cards, all with your call to action on them, all full color, glossy, edge bleed. They look great, and they're going to be cheap enough that you can give one card to every member of your audience. Like in a crowd of 100, I'm saying, you get there early, you put those cards out at everybody's seat. A crowd of 100 people. At the time I'm recording this, I just checked the prices, and it's only going to be about $2.75 for that entire audience to have your message in front of them. For less than the price of a Starbucks cup, really. You can, well, not the cup, but you know, the coffee inside. But point is, it's cheap, and you can put your message in front of all 100 audience members at that show for just a few bucks, which will remind them to go find you after the show at your merch table, and it's something they'll likely keep to look you up online later. And get this, this doesn't look desperate because you're offering them something so they in fact appreciate it. If you just have a standard business card, which is a call for booking info, etc., that looks desperate, that feels gross, nobody wants to see that.